Hey everyone, how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and today we're going to be talking about The Wizard of Oz. That's right, I finally watched it. Well, I mean, shouldn't say finally. I've seen it about a million times, but I watched it tonight and figured that we'd talk about it. So it is musical month, that's why we're going into this. This movie is one of the first movies in color, one of the first musicals, you could say, too. Probably not, but still. And it's probably one of the biggest movies to date, like when you think about like the impact it has. I mean, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, this movie came out so long ago and is still so timeless that like it doesn't feel like it was made almost 100 years ago. And that's just something really cool. You don't get that a lot with movies. But yeah, this one is just phenomenal. I don't even really want to do a synopsis, but I will because I don't know, I just will. But I mean, this movie's been out again for like 90 years and it's one of the most famous movies of all time, so people know it. But anyways, so there's a little girl named Dorothy who is having a rough time at home where everybody's kind of ignoring her. Her dog is about to get taken and put down because of an evil person that owns the county and everything. Then a twister hits. She gets sent off to Oz. It turns out that the person that owns the county is the Wicked Witch of the North, I believe. Yes, Wicked Witch of the North. No, Wicked Witch of the South. Glenda's the Good Witch of the North, which I forgot completely until watching this movie. But then the Wicked Witch of the East comes and shows up, and Dorothy gets ruby slippers, goes on an adventure, meets three friends, the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, and the Lion. They come to Oz. Oz tells them that they have to kill the witch. They go, Dorothy gets captured. And actually what I didn't kind of realize until last night too, which is kind of dumb, but Dorothy getting captured kind of shows everybody, or the three guys, that they had their stuff all along. So like Scarecrow, you could tell he's the one that's coming up with the plans, thus he has the brain. Even though he's still afraid to do it, the Lion still goes in to save Dorothy, thus being brave and having courage. And the Tin Man, if he didn't have a heart, he wouldn't care to go and save Dorothy. But yeah, they go save Dorothy, kill the witch. Turns out they all had it all along, even Dorothy, because if she just tapped the ruby slippers right when they got on and said there's no place like home, she'd be home. But obviously Glenda isn't truly a good witch. She's using other people. But that's besides the point. And then she gets home and it turns out it was all a dream, or was it? It doesn't really say if it's a dream or not, but it's mostly a dream. In the book, I think it was left for interpretation, but the movie, it wasn't. But yeah, and there's just so many iconic scenes, so many iconic musical numbers in this. I mean, Somewhere Over the Rainbow is still a very popular song. I always liked the Tin Man's If I Only Had a Heart song, even though it's the same as Scarecrow's If I Only Had a Brain. The only one that was different out of that was Lions. I think my favorite character is the Scarecrow, though. And I mean, it's just such a good movie. And like, I'm not one for musicals. This month is kind of hard for me. I mean, next week we're doing Grease. But this one I really, really enjoy. It's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm not a big musical person, but these two movies I really do enjoy. But yeah, so I'm going to give it a score of a 9 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below. It's that nerd Ryan telling you, have an amazing day.